It looks a lot looser and more comfortable.
Well, a lot of people like to say it's the loose thing and so forth, but his sense of balance is getting more sophisticated.
Yeah, that's right.
So being able to switch the knees in and out of each other, so now he wants to come up, though he's fighting me. But when you're laying on your side, a child should be able to switch their knees to and fro. And lots of times, again, like the feet, they'll get in a static conversation. I know. And again, this is where babies play. He brings his legs up, so what? Bring them back down. Cookies. What's that? Cookies. There we go.
Let's play blue. Blue like the pond.
And this is falling.
Five.
He likes that.
But see how there's no startle, there's no changes in his breathing, there's no he's playing, I'm playing, life is good. This is where kids grow up. If they don't have that, they're sensitive children. Because you can go up behind them and they're like, ugh.
Bingo the dog. I help take care of the animals.
Look at that. See, now the knee in and knee out. That was cool. See the balance? It was quick. Tucking the knee in and then coming around. Let's see.
I'm Bingo the dog. I help take care of the animals.
So the twist is a little bit different on this knee. Coming around. Now, a lot of people look at the chest cavity getting a little taut. I think it's more the vision on this side.
I help take care of the animals.
And also, again, more and more you do this, look how cool he is with me. I haven't worked on you in a while, so this is just cold. But I just want to show you the leg coming underneath the pelvis.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm doing right now is just a lift. I still say this is my test drive.
Right.
Again, I'm not making any judgments, but I'm making observations. So when I touch, how's your tonus? Is your foot a nice firm, or is it flabby? Flabby feet scare the heck out of me. I send to the doctor, but you have a nice, nice tonus, so I can feel the whole foot around that if I want to. Now, can I say, quote, your ankle is tight? What, you know what I mean? Absolutely.
Yeah, I can feel
So
the
the,
tightness.
so the tonus is different than, quote, but again, I don't do tight. I just notice, okay? So the rotation from the pelvis to and from, just like I just did with the baby, right now, my touch, you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So now me just saying this is a difference between being a cognitive adult. I probably should just see already just a little bit of a results difference because your brain's already going, oh, that's what you want from me.
Yeah.
Whereas a baby, I don't have that ability. I
Right,
have to
right.
somehow find a way in my touch.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. That you have to have a lot more patience, I think, with a child than you do with an adult.
I don't know if it's patience, you just have to come at it at a different angle. You have to think differently. Again, you're purposeful. I'm gonna learn a piano or this piece in 6 months. If I don't, then I don't play piano anymore. I mean,
Right.
people make goals, plans, this, that, and the other. Technically, other than a wedding, we really don't plan life.
Right.
Babies come when they come, jobs come and go when they do. I mean, you can put definitely some effort. I'm not saying now, look at the difference now lifting the leg.
Right.
But I still don't have that rotation. And that's where I'm gonna go after. Now, even though I'm all the way out here as a fulcrum point, you can see how I'm using your knee as a leverage point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But notice how I rotate my finger in through, I'm not holding the foot stiff and doing this kind of
Right.
thing. So I'm not keeping this like you have a 2x4.
Right.
And I'm just going, I'm allowing my system to rotate in between your system. See,
feel it.
right there, I'm starting that torque.
I can feel the toe going dipping.
Yeah. But notice too, again, the sense of balance through the foot. Are you going into a startle? Am I going too fast? Or there you go. See now already. So the fact that you've responded this quickly, I know you've done these movements before.
Mhm.
They're just either haven't been played with in a while or whatever. So now it's a you know.
I'm always trying to work on my feet.
There we go. See now the balance in the pelvis just changed.
Mm-hmm. It's like it woke up.
But does that make sense? The balance in the pelvis. So basically, when you know you're not going to fall off my table, and I
Yeah.
know you wouldn't think that way,
Yeah.
but it's still in people's systems,
Yeah.
and you have to allow their bodies to let you know that.
Yeah. It was interesting. Right before you touched me, I was like, okay, I'm ready to get to do this. But as soon as you touched me, I did feel a sense of like startleness.
Yeah.
And from that touch, but now it's starting that.
But if
feeling
I'd
is
said, "Hey, Will, you're a
Right.
big boy, suck it up,"
right.
where's your learning? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's no difference between a baby and a grown adult.
Yeah.
And you can be an acrobat, you can be a high-end performer, but in this position, I have to be, open that your balance or well-being isn't as organized. And also, I work with you all the time, so it's not like I've never touched you before, so it's not about even just that trust factor or... So now what I'm doing here is just that extension to the foot. There we go, will that help with that? And I'm not just pulling the foot towards me, it's the extension, how the toe is looking for the floor, if I had a floor here. And then I go back to the original move, see if that got any different. And again, how much more now I can command the foot. Right there. So now what happened was in the femur, the balance just changed. So I'm bringing the foot out here, all the way to here. And see how there's no, again, that startle's not there or anything. There we go. There, the torque's right there.
Right.
And that's what I was talking about with the baby with the quickness. He does not know right now how to bring his foot from the inside
Right.
to the out.
Right.
But unfortunately too, this is where you can't tell a baby, just lie on your side for a little bit, let me organize your foot.
Right.
So now the quickness now in the knee,
Mm-hmm.
but I still don't have that same acceleration in the pelvis.
Yeah.
So this is one of the things I talk about with the acceleration. The acceleration needs to be more so in, quote, the core. My core is different than, the six-pack ab core.
Mm-hmm.
But if the acceleration isn't here properly, it's not gonna happen here. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna spend much time here.
Okay.
I'm, first of all, again, looking at the balance. I cannot push you forward whatsoever. Here, forward. Now, this will change. I'm going right after the chest cavity. And again, I'm just giving you a quickie. There we go. I would be much more subtle on a first date than I am because I'm used to working with you.
Sure.
I mean, for some people, this is an hour lesson.
Right.
So just that little bit. And see, now you were just like a kid, you went and played with it.
Yeah.
Now the difference.
Yeah.
See, now the kick is coming out in the foot. So now my objective was today, actually, and again, sometimes I do have plans,
Mm-hmm.
is to articulate the knees in this position. So now I'm going in and just saying hello to the left foot.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got a nice little pelvic response, so I'm good. So I'm going to move my chair and push in and push in. Now, I am gonna have a bit of the vinyl, so I'm just gonna override it just to get the slide there because at first it sticks a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm gonna go. coming underneath here. See how there's no, I now can move this underneath foot.
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't work on it that long.
Right.
However, if you had issues with balance or startle, I couldn't have that conversation.
Right.
But that's what I was excited about the baby, so I can suddenly do this,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then bring the baby over here.
Right.
See how the legs can be free from the upper body
Yeah.
without needing to move or to counterbalance.
Right.
Now tighten your right hand. Feel the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the difference in the pelvis.
Yeah, it's stiffer.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to move.
So let the hand go.
Yeah.
See how it's a separate movement.
Mm-hmm.
So now here. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there you go. Right back over. This is what I was talking about with the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So here, like this. I'm gonna pull the leg. See how the extension's there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling the leg, and then That's also the example where, again, I don't say, just bend your knee, what's the problem?
Right.
You have to know that that's a natural part of the system. So now I've tried so many times to do it that way,
Mm-hmm.
not too great for me, so I'm going the opposite. See how I'm working on the whole rotation of the pelvis though, as I'm putting the leg out that way. So now here, and go here. I'm gonna go back up here quickly. And see, I didn't plan for you to have an issue with that,
Right.
but
Just came up.
it came up, so I'm dealing with it.
Yeah.
And it's not huge. Is your life gonna be traumatized because that's,
No.
but if you suddenly had to jump up, or again, you're more high-end, doing karate and stuff, you would have issues with your kick right there. That swing kick, round kick, whatever, because you would have to think about the movement. So I'm trying to find a spot, there you go, that you don't have to, and see, it's the foot. Now the foot can turn. There we go, so much different. Now I'm doing bigger moves. As you jump through the air, cannonballs, whatever, you know what I mean? So, I'll take these pillows out.
Sure.
Slide down, and just lie there. Now feel the difference over between your right and your left.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel it's just like, I don't even know how to explain it, just lighter. That's always the best explanation.
So now
It's
as a
like-
kid,
Mhm.
big kid, should be able to do this, bring your foot, and boom, and just really literally flip you off the table.
Right.
Now from this side, dun, dun, dun. Feel the difference? It's just not as available, you're gritting your teeth.
Yeah.
So in other words, subconsciously, if you go to get up off the floor, you're gonna feel better at this moment, sleeping on the side of the bed, getting up, you know what I mean? You're gonna start organizing yourself around just this little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I did a weekend conference, and a Feldy practitioner, so again here, I'm gonna grab this arm and this arm, see?
Mm-hmm.
Just like a baby, and you're up on all fours. Okay.
I go the other way. Probably gonna feel that.
Now, see the arms lagging.
Right.
So here, See, this is where you see them babies too. So if I go like this, see the difference?
Yeah.
And the head's down a bit more there.
Yeah, definitely.
That's okay.
Yeah. The movement. So when you said that lag was
There's
my
a
arm.
lot of things. You're tightening your abs right here, if I have to point out stuff, and you're tightening up through the shoulder.
Mhm.
So the leg's actually going way before.
Right.
So spin through this side again. No, the other side. See, the arms actually take it. You know I didn't work on the arm?
Mm-hmm.
So feel it again. Come this way. See how the arm?
Yeah.
Now go the other way. See, but now still the head doesn't know how to.
It's even
Right.
still down a little lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still.
Uh-huh.